Join the Yankee and Brit this Saturday night for another great rising star for chat, a laugh, and some great music on the RTM Radio Network.
Putting our pennies in a mason jar, working overtime won't get you far nowadays. But it all adds up when the week is through. There's enough money for me and you to get away. Saving it up for Saturday night, from sundown till the morning light. We gonna find us a hardwood floor and dance like we never danced before. Cut loose and hold on tight. We won't stop till we get it right. Saving it up for Saturday night. Monday morning, it's the same old grind. Passing in the hallway, kissing goodbye. I gotta run. There's never any time for the two of us, so we gotta do a little catching up when the weekend comes. Saving it up for Saturday night, from sundown till the morning light. We gonna find us a hardwood floor and dance like we never danced before. Cut loose and hold on tight. We won't stop till we get it right. Saving it up for Saturday night. Woo! Saving it up for Saturday night, from sundown till the morning light. We gonna find us a hardwood floor and dance like we never danced before. Cut loose and hold on tight. We won't stop till we get it right. Saving it up for Saturday night. Saving it up for Saturday night.
Saturday. Saturday. I'm Thomas Allen Rollins Sr., listening to the Yankee and the Brit show.
Hello everybody, this is my boy right here, Wild Man Peebo Wilson, and the barn burns down. The Yankee and the Brit on a country Saturday night.
Joe was out in the field one day, shucking corn and baling hay. Here comes Sue, the neighbor's wife, with a glass of tea and her dress too tight. All the women knew all over town Joe had the biggest barn around. He's showing it off to Sue one day. They both saw a flickering light. Well, it didn't take long till the head caught fire. They ran out as the flames went high. Joe barely had his pants on yet when the bullet buzzed right by Joe's head. Rumors and embers float all over town. You play with fire, you leave ash on the ground. Lessons we learned are so simple, true yet profound. Chuck another man's corn and your barn burns down. You know it happens.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
Joe's running for his life. Sue should have been there close behind, but she ran back to her husband's arms. Can't make no money if you got no barn. Nobody knows what became of Joe, just disappeared, went up in smoke. Now I'm not saying Sue gets around, just last week another barn burned down. Rumors and embers float all over town. You play with fire, you leave ash on the ground. Lessons we learn are so simple, true yet profound. Shuck another man's corn and your barn burns down. Oh yeah! Just like that.
That's right. Here we go.
Rumors and embers float all over town. You play with fire, you leave ash on the ground. Lessons we learn are so simple, true yet profound. Shuck another man's corn, milk another man's cow. Wake up in the morning with your barn burned down. Barn burns down.
Yeah.
Barn burns down. Barn burns down.
Twofer on the RTM Radio Network.
Another one from Peebo, right through it all. Yankee and the Brit Country Saturday night. Welcome all.
Hard times, we had a few. Had a hell of a honeymoon. Carolina mudslide. Barely made it out alive. But we loved through it. You were driving home one night. Someone crossed the yellow line. Doctors did all they could do. Thank God God came through. We loved through it. We've had mountains come crashing down. Guardian angels that can't be found. Long as I can hear your sweet voice when you call. Bring on that lightning, let them raindrops fall. Girl, we're gonna love right through it, love right through it all. Been known to fuss and fight, cause of my old stubborn pride. Never let it go too far. We don't play that goodbye card. We love through. We've had mountains come crashing down. Guardian angels that can be found. Long as I can hear your sweet voice when you call home. Bring on that lightning, let them raindrops fall. Girl, we're gonna love right through, love right through it all. We've had mountains come crashing down. Guardian angels that can be found. Long as I can hear your sweet voice when you call. So bring on that lightning, let them raindrops fall. We're gonna love right through it, love right through it all. Right through it all. Girl, we're gonna love right through it, love right through it. That's how we do it, gonna love right through it all.
Yankee and a Brit on a country Saturday night. Howdy, everybody. What's going on out yonder?
Hey, good evening. Saturday night, and what a beautiful Saturday night it is tonight.
Oh, my God. It's gorgeous outside, too. It's a little warm, but nothing like the hundreds that we had last
I know,
night.
I had some Sprite, and it was in the truck from yesterday, and it was actually boiling hot. It was hot to the touch.
I know. You
Couldn't
know what
even
they say about
carry
it
it.
getting 170 degrees in there? I can believe it.
Yes,
That's why
wow.
these morons got to stop leaving their kids in there. You do have kids, you know. Think about them. Good God Almighty, what's the matter with them? Sylvania, Georgia. Hello over there, Thomas. What's going on,
Yes,
man?
apparently we are sounding just right in Sylvania in Georgia.
We better be. We're also kicking ass up yonder there in
Kicking
Ontario.
ass in
Hello.
Canada.
Way up there in the land of the Canucks. Come on.
Yes, we have Rod and Laurie listening tonight from Canada.
They got the fire all set
They
up,
do.
sitting around there drinking and toking a
They
big
have
fat one.
They have their beautiful girl Casey, their beautiful dog, listening to tonight.
Wait till Alfred hears that.
I know.
Somebody say dog. Yep.
Yes.
Just stay in there for a little while.
Yeah, this one's called Casey.
We'll have you come in later.
It's a big dog too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a girl.
Lots of hair.
I guess it's a girl, right?
Yes.
They're all boys
yes.
named Casey, you know.
Yes, it's a beautiful girl.
Okay. How
Look
do you
at
know that?
look at Casey, Alfred. Look at this picture.
Let me see.
Look, it's got big ears like you.
Look at that. Ooh, she's as big as you are.
Big, beautiful baby.
Yeah, gorgeous. Look at that.
Ah, it looks like she's smiling
Boy,
as
it's been a
well.
long time since we had a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Aw.
dogs. Love them.
Yes, very clever dogs. I tell you what, you should have heard the noise that Alfred was making today, and let me plug him in just so you guys can hear the noise.
Hello to Lee Godfrey too, Mr. Truck Driver America. What's going on there?
We was only going to the shop, by the way, but just listen to the bloody noise that boy comes out with.
All
Oh,
right.
I can't believe it.
Let's hear him
Listen
talk.
to it.
No, you cannot. No, you're not going anywhere. You're like a stroppy teenager. Aren't you? No, you're not coming.
Why not?
Oh, no, you're not. You're not going anywhere. No, you got to go to bed. Yeah, you got to get up on your couch. Are you listening? Ah. Oh.
No. No.
No. No, you're not going. No.
The noise that boy makes.
Are you talking? Was you talking then?
And he's whacking his tail up against the side of the Hoover. That noise you can hear is his
No,
tail.
you can't go.
No, darling.
That's like
Another
him-
time.
That's like somebody
Then
sitting there
he'll take
clicking
you
their
later.
nails on the
We'll
table.
go for a ride later.
Well,
Later? Yeah?
oh,
That is
God.
the racket that boy makes.
Guess,
Oh my god.
guess what, Alfred? What? She's fixed. What?
Yeah. Casey is fixed, if you know what I mean.
That's safe that way. Be glad. Okay.
I wonder whether there's such thing as doggy sexually transmitted diseases. You know, when dogs sleep about.
Why do you think they're called STDs?
ST dog.
Sexually transmitted dogs. Moby Carroll, hello.
There she is, look.
And there's Stacy
I'd
Joe.
say you should be sorry for being late. I'm
Stacey
marking
Joe,
this
you're
down
late.
on your record. What?
Stacy Joe, you're late getting home.
Stacey Joe.
What's the problem here?
Stace Fart Face is
I'm
here.
taking the keys away from you.
Hey, look. Look who's here.
Must be
Mr.
Dan.
Danny Dye.
Dan, how are you, man? Are you home?
Awesome.
Are you out of the hospital? Wow.
He says he's doing.
Oh, all I had to do was read the rest of it.
He says I'm being released later at dinner, and I'll be free again.
Free at last!
Hey!
Free at last! All
Yes.
right.
Very,
Wow.
very cool. Some great news
Yeah,
there.
nice to hear. Nice to hear from you. Cool. That's one of the people I want to meet. I want to go to England to meet Danny.
And Knickers, wouldn't it
Yes.
be cool to knock on Jenny Martin's door?
Talk about us. Can you imagine the look on her face?
Oh, I know. You know what she'll say? She'll say, "Last time I saw you, Donna Bradley, when you was about 3 years old, carrying a can of peas in the church."
I know nobody probably understands this, but to me it would be like meeting Gaz and Donna.
I hope she's not as common as that.
I didn't mean.
Anyway, Thomas Rowland Sr., Thomas Allen Rollins Sr. is in the chat room, along with Rod Pegg. Laurie is listening, so you need to get her tune request ready.
It's ready and it's next, by the way.
And Mr. Lee Godfrey tonight is talking about whiskey and half-naked ladies.
What?
He was talking about me, but I'm not half-naked.
heard that.
Yeah, me too.
Half-naked doggy in Rod's garden.
Oh, baby,
who else is in here? So Rod Pegg is here. We played earlier Peebo Wilson's tune that we just have to jam to every week
song.
now.
It's so badass.
Stacey Facey is in the chat. Danny Deitch. We just need Knickers in here too now.
I think your phone needs unplugged.
Yes.
All right, yeah, cool. Nice to see you guys here. Keep bringing in the folks, man. We got the tunage. And don't forget, tomorrow night is Independent Sunday. So nothing but independent artists, all new stuff. Some you've heard, most you haven't. And our guest tonight is Russell Lynch, and we got some of his tunes lined up here in just a little bit. Probably about another 10 or 15 minutes. We'll throw a few of those at you. And then, let's see, Sunday. Who do we have with us Sunday?
Mr. Oh my gosh, why can't I read my own writing?
It's so friggin'
Who
dark
wrote
in
that
here.
stuff up
Turn the
there?
light on.
My writing says that on Sunday the 8th, Stephen Calley is going to be joining us. And for you guys that's been listening for quite a while to us, you will have heard him on the show before and heard his interview and heard all the grief that we gave him last time. So he's a glutton for punishment if he wants to come back on this show again. But...
And it's there's also going to be a bar in Cato, New York up there tuned into the show. He's from there. I used to live there. Great bunch of people, man. The bar is cool. It's called the Cato Hotel. It's an old hotel that's been a bar for years. Very cool place, man. Got atmosphere like you wouldn't believe. But, yeah, come around to Sunday tomorrow and check it all out. Going to be a lot of fun. That's for sure. And can't wait to get Russell Lynch in here. So anyways... let's move along over here. We've got one right here for Laurie.
Yes, and if anybody wants to hear the interview that we did with Stephen Calley when he was here last time, just let me know and I will send you the link.
There you go.
And then we can grill him on what he's been up to since last time he was here.
Moving right along.
We're live in 3, 2, 1.
Hit it!
Hit it!
By request, Sammy Kershaw.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on RTA Radio. Wrong.
RTM.
M.
It stands for Ran the Man, because that's what they call me.
Oh, okay.
That's where the RTM.
You're listening to the Yankee and the Brit on RTM Radio.
By request, the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Fishing in the Dark. For Stacy in the chat room.
RTM Radio. Summer hits from back in the day.
Summer's here.
This is your summer radio station. Random Man and Donna on the Yankee and the Brit Show.
Vamil Gutierrez Colado, 188 of the Train. Brand new for the Yankee and the Brit. You'll be hearing that tomorrow night on Independence Sunday. Going to be kicking out here some Richard Lynch. Whoops. I knew I was going to say that. Russell Lynch.
Yes, Russell Lynch is joining us at the top of the hour. Oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy in the chat room.
Hello, Nisi.
Can't even keep up with you. Nickers is in the chat room, and I've got a bone to pick with Nickers.
I saw that. Hello there, buddy. What's going on? My favorite little guy.
That post on Facebook that says that Nickers posted today that says, look down the direction of your where your charger plugs in your phone and look at the screen.
And he was right. You're an idiot.
I am an idiot. I tell you what I was doing. I had the phone up and I was kind of looking in the direction of the charger, and I was like, yeah, I can't see anything. So then I tilted the phone a little bit, which was kind of pointing towards my computer screen, and then I was trying to look through the reflection of the phone. I was trying to look at the reflection of the computer screen in the phone screen, trying to work out what that post was. What an idiot.
She's dumber than a rock, I swear. She picks up her phone and tips it toward the computer screen, and she's looking down, and it's like, no, you can't do it that way. course, I used to make those things when I was in school, draw them by hand back then. Oh, my God. Talk about dumb, though. But, yeah, we got some Russell Lynch music to play here, but we're going to throw this out there for jolly old England. And it's funny you mentioned this, Dan, and our knickers, because
we know it's a country night, but we
Donna
must play
brought
this
this
just
up
for you
earlier
guys.
today. She says, we got to play this for England. And I'm like, all right, we can do that.
For my British friends, I don't even like football. I don't really give a shit
I
what
don't
happens
follow sports
in
at
the
all.
World Cup.
But
let
I can
me
get
tell
into
you.
the hype sometimes. So.
And, quick announcement, Mr. Joe in the chat room from the Mojave Beach Band, he is going to be our official naked waiter of the evening. He has gone to the boozer to get you guys some drinks. So put all your booze orders in the chat room for your virtual drinks and enjoy your virtual hangover tomorrow.
Order up your drinks and watch him dangle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get this here so we can move on to the Russell Lynch music before he shows up, and we will be totally unexpecting such things, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say.
Whatever
over
we're
here.
not expecting.
Okay, here's one for jolly old England. Let's say it together now. Go England, go England, go England.
Yeah, whatever.
Say it.
Whatever, Trevor.
Do it now.
Play the song.
Not
Spray.
until you say it.
Whatever, England.
Go England, go
No,
England,
don't.
go
I don't
England.
care. I
England,
don't care
England,
what happens
England,
to
England,
England.
England. You're such a bore. I tried, guys, really. Here we go, then.
We're not creative.
Three Lions.
We're not positive.
Footballs coming home.
It's
Jolly old England, there we go, then. Bringing it home. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Silence! Silence!
England!
Oh my gosh, after all the attention it's got, just this one song, I do hope they win.
I drank half a Guinness once, couldn't finish it.
I went to Ireland, Rod, when I went to Dublin, I bought a pint of Guinness just to see if it would make my poo black, and it did. It made my poo black.
Danny gives a thumbs up. We're all good to go then.
It's got the seal of approval by Danny Deitch.
A Scottish friend of mine, way back in the day there, Harry Lath, turned me on to Guinness, and I tried the dark, and I like it. It was good stuff, man. I don't know if I shit black or not, because I never woke up for about a month.
I tried Guinness back in Derby, and it never made my poo black, but when I had it in Dublin, yeah, it made my poo black.
You know, Harry used to crack me up because every word out of his mouth was fucking this and fucking that. Oh, he was so much fun, man. I wish I knew where he was and what was going on. I doubt if he'd even remember me after all these years, but still, what a great guy. Had a lot of fun with him.
Apparently,
First thing he wanted to do when he met me was, hey, we'll go across the street to the pub over there and I'll turn you on to this and that.
Be quiet, I've got something more important to tell you.
Ah, no way.
Mojave Carol says that Mr. Joe is back and he's barbecuing ribs and he's making salad. That is way more important than your friend from whenever.
Oh, his ribs are going to hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, they will hurt.
All right. All right, let's get over here to some Russell Lynch. Let's get that out of the way because he should be here directly. Oh, in less than 10 minutes, see? So let's play a few of his tunes so you can get an idea of what this gentleman's all about.
A haul about?
All about. I'm burping up me coffee. All right. Hair in the eye, the wind's blowing, the air conditioner's on, all kinds of...
I got way more attention today, guys and girls, than I could ever wish for.
She was the happiest woman in the world today.
I
went to the
not.
shop and never came back till friggin' 3
I was not happy. I was like... You know, all these... There was like 3 girls in the Dairy Queen queue.
I thought you meant you were glad I was outside.
No, 3 girls in Dairy Queen. You know, I went to give them my order, and they were all like stood there open mouthed. And this one girl, she was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!"
Seriously,
you know, she was literally like that. I cannot believe it! I cannot believe it! And then,
are you from England?
Yeah, and then
no.
and then Randy mentioned the show or something, and then he points at my T-shirt. So I've got 3 girls looking at my shirt, and I'm like, "Why don't you look at my tits? Why don't you?" So I've got 3 girls standing there, gawping at me and my Yankee in the Brit shirt, really looking at my tits because they're pervs. And I saw that they were looking at my tits because they kind of looked down at my knees. They didn't look at my chest; they looked at my knees. So I knew that they were looking at my tits.
You're
But yeah, I kind of sat down at the chair and I was like, "Oh, anxious thinking, oh, I don't like this. I don't like people talking to me.
Back to the good stuff. Russell Lynch, Outlaw Countries are coming back.
There's a new sound coming from the backwoods to the towns, but something sounds familiar in that country underground. Our country has been stolen, now we've come to take it back. Outlaw country's coming back. We're tearing up them songs on that rock and roll guitar, and you can sing along with just backwoods hillbilly stars. The engine might be rusted, but the train ain't left the track. Outlaw country's coming back. In the north and in the south and all across the land, everywhere you go you'll find a rockin' country band. From beards to bandanas to their custom cowboy hats, outlaw country's coming back. All kinds of people, we love all kinds of songs. Don't care about your politics, we all can get along. And I'm not trying to knock the new stuff, I'm just trying to state the facts. Outlaw country's coming back. In the north and in the south and all across the land, everywhere you go you'll find a rockin' country band. From beards to bandanas to their custom cowboy hats, outlaw country's coming back. Outlaw country's coming back. Coming back.
Stuck in Between, Russell Lynch.
If that many have hadn't known about this, you'd think that they would never kiss them. Maybe they'll listen to what the Lord did say, 'cause there might have been something that they missed. Now they've ended up like this, and neither one knows just what to do. Well, I've seen the same scenario all my life. Just a woman and a man filled with anger and strife. Ain't nothing in the living world on which that they can agree. 'Cause my mama was a victim of a divorce, and my daddy was a victim of a recourse, and I'm just the one stuck in between. married at the age of 18. She was the prettiest thing that I thought I had seen. They said that looks can be deceiving. Now I know that's true. She left me with about 10 other guys. Now Mama told me it won't no surprise. She said, now boy, I knew that she was out to take advantage of you. 'Cause I've seen the same scenario all my life. Just a woman and a man filled with anger and strife. Ain't nothing in the living world on which that they can agree. 'Cause my mama was a victim of a divorce, and my daddy was a victim of the recourse, and I'm just the one stuck in between. Same scenario all my life. Just a woman and a man filled with anger and strife. Ain't nothing in the living world on which that they can agree. 'Cause my mama was a victim of a divorce, and my daddy was a victim of a recourse, and I'm just the one stuck in between.
Yanki and the Brit, Country Saturday Night, the RTM Radio Network over here. What's going on?
And on the phone tonight, we have Mr. Russell Lynch. Say hello, Russell.
Hello, it's good to be with you.
Hey.
Well, it's nice to have you here. You're alive and breathing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's been an awesome day.
Have you been sunning yourself?
No, I've been out in the woods walking around, doing a little hiking today.
Ooh, the woods.
Cool.
Boy, wouldn't I love to have been with you. What part of where at?
Appomattox, out in Buckingham State Forest.
Oh, my, what a beautiful place.
It was. It was a perfect day.
Did you leave all your cares and worries behind for a while?
I did.
Did you write any new songs while you were out there?
No, I should have done that. But, no, I was just walking around, needed a break from the world for a while. I've been pretty busy lately.
That's the place to go get it, right there in the woods, man. I love it out there.
Right.
Any waterfalls out there?
There might be. It's a pretty big park, so there probably is. I didn't see any, but very likely there's something there.
Well, you want to catch a nap. I don't know about anybody else, but that's the place for me to get a nap. Lay down next to a waterfall and I'm
You could get a nap anywhere. Behave. So, what song did we just last play, husband?
I don't know already. It's gone. It
know.
disappeared. All of them except Blue Moon on the Horizon. Appalachian. That's the one we just played, as a matter of fact.
Yes, tell us about that tune.
Stuck in Between is the last one you played. Yeah.
No, wait a minute. Yeah, Appalachian Home is next. I'm sorry.
I'm glad someone's paying attention around here.
I co-wrote Stuck in Between with a friend of mine, and he actually started the song, but I helped him finish it, and then went down to Nashville and recorded it a few years back. Worked with some good musicians down there. Actually, the bass player on that record was Mike Chapman. He's passed away now, but he did all the bass work on Garth Brooks' album.
How long you been making music?
All my life. I started recording back in 2003. That was one of the first songs I did.
All my life, from 2003. Yep. That makes you sound like you're about 16 years old?
12?
No, I started doing it professionally, trying to in 2003. I was born in 81, but I was born with a guitar in my hand,
Oh, just a young buck.
Yeah.
Younger than you are, as a matter of fact.
Yes, he's 2 years younger than me.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that young anymore.
I know, I pretend to be.
You write all your own songs?
I write a lot. I do record songs that friends write, and I do a lot of classic country cover songs.
Where'd you learn to sing like that? That stuff is beautiful, man. You sound great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know.
That just come naturally?
I guess it did, yeah.
Wow. How did you discover that you could sing like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a time when I didn't sing. I always have.
Been doing it. Did you sing a lot when you were little?
Did you ever stand with the sweeping brush and sing into the sweeping brush like it was a mic?
Yeah.
Yay.
I think we all done that.
What's your earliest musical memory from when you had really little legs?
My earliest musical memory is actually, I don't know how old. I was very young, probably 3 or 4 years old. Going down into my grandmother's basement in West Virginia, I found a turntable and a stack of 45 records, and there was a Johnny Cash record there.
Oh.
And I remember that's the first one I put on. And, my dad had to show me how to work the thing, but that's my earliest musical memory was listening to that Johnny Cash record on the old turntable down in the basement.
Oh, wow.
And you were hooked ever since?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, very cool.
You have your own band?
I just joined a band called Deep Creek. That's a band here in Virginia. And I also I have a duo and a trio kind of thing that I do. I've got some guys that I record with, so I've got a lot of different sort of projects that I work on with different people.
What studio you record in? You got your own?
My drummer down in Virginia Beach, we were in a band together for about 5 years. And when I want to record, I go down there, and we do it at his house.
Wow, sounds good.
Yeah, it's great. Turns out great. We've got musicians that are willing to do it, and anytime. So, yeah.
And do you go out on stage like in concerts or bars?
Yeah, I play anywhere I can. Dance halls, bars, festivals.
Have you opened for anybody yet?
I haven't opened for a big name yet. Hoping that happens soon, but I haven't yet.
I don't know why not.
I know.
Yeah.
So when you're up on stage, do other ladies throw their underwear at you?
Never had that happen. Not yet, but unfortunately, I'm looking forward to the day that I can.
The main thing is you don't want them to stick.
Right.
I always warn you guys on the show that if you see something looking like a tent coming at you, it's probably my underwear.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So what is your future plans? Do you have any CDs coming out?
Yes, I do. The first album was Long Lonely Road. The second album is in the works, and that's Outlaw Country's Coming Back is the title of the second album. And I dropped that single, but we're in the process of recording the rest of the album, so there's no date set for release yet, but that second album is in the works right now. So.
What do you think of this new generation of country stars? These I don't know, just the whole overall picture of everything at the moment.
I like Chris Stapleton. Other than that, there's a group called Midland that's kind of cool, but I'm not crazy about the pop country thing.
Do you mean Midland that sing the drinking problem song?
Yeah, I kind of like them. I just discovered them like this month. I don't listen to Top 40 radio because it's boring to me. It's all the same.
You ain't kidding. So, that's why we're all into the independent artists, because of the stories and the music and the feel,
Yeah, right.
You guys are real. There's none of that Nashville, let's do this to make a dollar kind of feeling you get out of some of that Nashville music.
That's what it seems like it is, just made to mass produce and make money off of it.
I mean, we play a lot of, we try to mix in the 90s and some of the popular songs. Oh yeah, Sammy Kershaw and all those guys. I love all those guys. I mean,
90s was great. At least up until the mid 90s, there was some great country music. I mean, it's kind of a neo-traditional sound going on then.
Nisi wants to know how the tour bus is coming along.
That tour bus is still sitting back in the backyard. I bought it 3 or 4 months ago, and this is my busy season. I do landscape work, so I just haven't had the time to go back there and mess with it. All it needs is a paint job. I'm going to paint it up and put my logos on it and everything.
Yeah, with a job like that, man, this time of year, you're right. When do you get a break?
Right. It's hard to get a break.
I can see why you need to be out in the woods for a little while.
Yeah, and I don't get to do that very often. It was really nice today to be able to do that.
You fish or hunt or have any hobbies?
I like to fish. I don't hunt. I have, but that's another thing that, I wish I had more time for. Music is my main hobby.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty much all we do is eat, sleep, and breathe music over here. I mean, we have our sign business. We make T-shirts and signs and things like that, but yeah, the music is second nature to us. I mean, we sing a few songs, but nothing like you guys do, of course. Is there any new music that really moves your soul? Really, any of the new stuff that besides like?
Yes, anything that makes you want to dance like Baloo the Bear.
Well, like I said, as far as new country goes, I'm still buying albums. Some of my heroes that are still making music, I'm still buying their album when they come out with new music. John Anderson and Marty Stewart and people like that, Dwight Yoakam. But as far as the new top 40 stuff, like I said, I really like Chris Stapleton. Midland, I really like. But and then there's a lot of great independent country music out there.
Oh, we know that.
So.
You should tune in and just jam along with us once in a while here. You'll hear some of the stuff that's going on. These guys are fantastic, man. We just can't get enough of them.
There's some good stuff, for sure.
Got any important rules or anything that you like to live by? Something that's, steadfast and true?
Well, the golden rule, I guess, just treat people right. Always treat everyone equally, treat people the same. Show people respect unless they disrespect you, and
Have you got any advice for your future self for when you're rich and famous and have lots of money?
Advice for my future self?
Yeah, because you could break big at any time. This could happen to anybody that's been on our show.
Just enjoy it. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
So.
And finish the bus.
Do you intend on being independent? Long term, or is that your intention to stay as an independent?
Well, if I had the opportunity to go with a major label, I'd have to read the contract. I really would, because
Do you trust them?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people do anymore.
No.
Are you
I'd like to keep my artistic, abilities to do things the way that I do things, and I think major labels like to dictate to you what to do. It's not completely out of the question, but I would,
Yeah, I guess if the right knock on the door came, sure. I think most people would be silly to pass it up, but watch what you're doing. Like we've said about some of the artists that come through here, they're the same way. They want to stay true to themselves, and the reason they're doing the music is because they're doing it the way they want to do it instead of the way somebody else wants them to do it.
If I can keep doing things the way that I'm doing it,
Yeah, I can't see how they would take an artist and try to turn them around. I mean, the music that they started out with is the music that made them who they are. Why would you want to change that? I can't understand it.
I don't know, but we've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah, I know, and I just can't fathom why they do what they do. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I guess somehow they found a way to capitalize on it. I don't know.
Well, some people just want the fame and they want the stardom and they want the money, and some people ain't willing to sell themselves. And just people like yourselves, you're not willing to sell yourselves. You just want to be who you are, and people can take it or leave it. And that's how we all should be. But people get greedy.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have any sponsors, or we would accept some sponsors under our terms, somebody to help support the show. But basically, we have zero advertisers just for that simple fact that I don't want somebody coming in telling me when to play their spot, how often I should play it, blah, blah, blah. You know,
right.
We just stay true to ourselves. It's like we're here to turn people on to new music. You know, like your music for starters. That's what we're here for. That's how we even got into this. I've been doing this show for, I don't know, 6 years or so now. And Donna's been with me 4 or 5 of them. And we just refused. You know, nobody really. We've had a few offers, but we don't ask.
Yeah.
We don't want people telling us how to live our lives. You know, and being internet, we can pretty much do what we want. And with all the independent artists, you know, everybody gives us their okay to play their music, so we don't have any issues with. You know, with like Universal or any of those other big names, people like that. So, yeah, I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Right. Well, it's working for you. It's working for me, so.
Yeah, just trying to keep it real, that's all.
Yeah.
What else do you know? Anything exciting? What's going on in Virginia? How's the weather? Still hot?
You know, it's been really hot lately. But today we had a break. Today it was beautiful out. Spent the day outside, and it was great.
Must be everywhere. We had a little bit of a north breeze going today. I was like, where in the hell did that come from?
Yeah.
You know, I kind of laughed.
Well, I don't know where I was at the time because I never felt it.
And when I was out on the porch, I saw the trees blowing to the south for a change. It's like, look, they're going to bend the wrong way if you ain't careful. Yeah, it's, I kind of laugh at the New Yorkers and everybody crying about 100 degrees and all that. I mean, I know they're in an asphalt jungle and all that concrete hots up and probably 10 times as bad, but it's been almost in the 90s since March around here. Hell, it's an everyday thing for us for the most part. 100, 107 degrees or so. That's really nothing new down here.
Yeah.
You know, but
that's, where are y'all at anyway?
North Texas, about 20, 30 miles from Oklahoma border.
Yeah, I bet it is hot down there.
Ain't nothing like going down to South Texas, though.
Yeah, I used to visit San Antonio.
Yeah, that's about 400 some miles away, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's warm down there. Whew.
Sure is. In the wintertime, dead of winter, I mean, it was hot.
Oh, it's beautiful in the wintertime down there. I remember the first time I went down there. Man, I couldn't beat that. It was January, and it's like 70 degrees. I said, this is where I want to be.
I remember my first Christmas in Texas, and it was sunny. You know, you don't get a sunny Christmas in England. So, yeah,
you know,
strange.
I think next winter, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in Texas. I'm tired of snow and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you get about 3 months here in Texas where the weather is just perfect. You know, it's not too hot and it's not too cold. But unfortunately, we have to suffer through this really, really hot summer. Pretty nasty right now. So, do you have any different music pages, you know, on where people can find you and where people can find your music?
Well, I've got a .com, RussellLynchMusic.com. Facebook is Russell Lynch Music. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm on, you know, YouTube and Spotify and all the usual places.
You must be on Facebook.
Yeah, Russell Lynch Music. Yep.
Everybody's on Facebook. Anything on SoundCloud?
Yeah, I'm on SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, Amazon, everybody. You know, you got it just about every place it can be. So.
Got to get out there.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you a few questions, and then we'll get back. We got, 2 more of your tunes to play yet. I want to make sure everybody gets to hear those. We got Blue Moon on the Horizon and Appalachian Home to play yet. Hey, how'd you come up with that tune, Outlaw Country's Back?
Yes, that's the one. That's the catchy one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a cool tune.
Thank you. That came to me in no time, and that's the fastest song I've ever written. You know, the words started coming to me, and I just started writing them down, and it's kind of just the way that it explains the state of country music today, the way things are, and you talked a little bit about it.
You consider yourself one of them outlaws?
Well, I mean, to a point, yeah, I guess, because I'm doing things a lot differently from the mainstream, but I do, you know, a lot of different styles of country music, not just outlaw country. Outlaw country is one of the types that I do, but there's a lot of other things I do.
Are you going to be the new Chris Christopherson?
I'd love to. That'd be fabulous. I was listening to him last night.
Yeah,
he's great.
I love that stuff, man. That's old stuff right there. You know, him and Johnny Cash and Waylon and Willie and Merle, all good stuff.
I listen to that all the time.
Yeah, there's some true outlaws right there. Well, let me ask you, what's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Randy's boring questions.
Shut up.
Man, I've never thought about that before. My favorite word? Music? off the top of my head. I don't know.
What's your least favorite word?
My least favorite word? I don't know if I want to discuss that.
All right. What turns you on?
Ooh. A lot of things.
Well, I could probably figure one of them.
You probably could.
What did he say?
He said a lot of things.
Oh.
What'd you think he said?
I don't know what he said.
Those Brits can't understand English for crap.
I know, but you guys, you talk so funny over here. I wish you'd all just
He doesn't even
English
have much of an
just
accent.
For once.
You should be able to understand him very clearly.
He's not too bad.
Oh, are you from Virginia originally?
Yeah, Virginia Beach.
You must have been around a lot of Yankees or something. You ain't got a whole lot of accent.
Well, this is my radio accent.
Oh, I see. All right.
Hang on a minute. If you've got an accent, then you need to show it, baby.
She loves her southern accent. She just gets a kick out of somebody from Tennessee or Georgia or
If
wherever.
you're denying me of your accent, me and you need to have words.
Uh-oh,
you fixing to get a British ass whooping.
Yes.
Good boy.
What turns you off?
What turns me off? Asshole.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
There's too many of them.
Man, stupid runs crazy in this country now, don't it?
Doesn't it?
What sound?
They're all over the place.
Oh, I know. I can't even stand to go out of the house anymore, literally. I mean, Donna knows what happens to me, you know.
Right.
I go out of the house, I'd just like to slap them all in the face one time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's putting it nicely. What sound do you love?
Love the sound of, waterfalls and nature, trees, wind, things like that.
The birds and the crickets?
Birds and the crickets. Yeah, nighttime, night sounds. When, you don't hear traffic. You just hear what's going on outside.
That's right. Peepers and owls and, oh, my God, all the cool sounds.
You could have saved yourself there by saying your favourite sound is a British woman nagging.
That's a nice sound.
It's not nice at all. What sound do you hate?
Good question. I don't know.
What's your favorite curse word?
Every heterosexual male's favorite curse word should be the same thing, but I don't think I can say it on radio.
You can on this one. It's internet.
All right. Well, I'll pass. Yeah, but that would be it.
Okay. I hear where you're coming from. What profession, other than yours, and I guess we could say the landscaper, would you like to attempt?
Political science.
A what?
Political science.
Political science.
Right, yeah.
You're going to try to figure out why they're all crazy?
That's exactly. Analyze the data and stuff like that, yeah.
Niecy Howard in the chat room says that her worst sound is the alarm clock.
Right? I don't like that much either.
I thought she doesn't sleep.
I like hitting it, though. Don't you all get a bit of a buzz out of hitting it with a hammer?
Right.
What profession would you not like to do?
I don't think I could be a police officer.
No. I can relate to that.
I wouldn't be able to write all those tickets, man,
Can you imagine trying to make a split-second decision on somebody's life?
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
I
mean, props to those who can, but, I don't think so.
One more. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you get to the pearly gates?
Well done. Come on in.
There you go. Nice and easy. That's probably the simplest thing that anybody ever comes up with.
Yeah.
All right. What the hell are you doing over there?
I have no idea. Don't even ask me what I'm doing over here. Is there anything else that you would like to add? These guys have been chattering away all night in the chat room, and there was a question that I just had. Okay, the question from Ronald in the chat room. How do you separate a commercial from an independent? What are the rules?
A commercial what? Song?
No
commercial artist?
A commercial artist is what I'm thinking.
assuming so, yeah.
Well, I guess it's, there's independent artists that have no record labels and independent artists that, are indie labels, like I'm with Dakota Records, and major labels, corporate labels. So I guess that's how you separate them.
Yeah, that's what I say. Commercial artists, sign the contracts, kiss some ass, and collect your check or whatever little bit they give you anymore.
Yeah, sure.
From what I hear, they're not paying all that good anymore either, are they?
Not really, from what I understand. I mean, record sales are down, so.
You have to be a Taylor Twitt or somebody like that for them to suck you in and give you the world, don't you?
Right.
You have to have that stage presence, and I'm sure she's sucking up to somebody.
Maybe she just has that hunger. I mean, we don't know that much about her. Some people aren't just doing it for the greed, Some people just are hungry for that fame, aren't they? They just want to be up there doing it, and they don't care how they get there.
I guess. I don't like her, so I don't know. I have no use for her. Can't stand that music.
So is there anything that you'd like to add before we flush you down the toilet?
Well, thank you all for having me. I enjoyed it. And everyone listening out there, thanks for listening.
Yeah, get out there and check out his music. We got 2 more tunes to play from Russell here. And thanks, man, for sending this music over. This stuff is totally awesome, as they might say in the younger generation.
Well, thank you for playing it. Glad you enjoy it.
No problem. Go out and finish your walk in the woods. You're not out in the woods now, are you?
No, it's getting dark, but, I don't know. I might light up the lantern and go for a walk.
That sounds like a plan. Hang on, man. I'll be right there. It'll only take me about 16 hours to get there.
Yeah, not long at all.
I'll bring the drink. Don't worry.
I got plenty of those.
All right.
Yeah, more the merrier. All right.
That's what I'm thinking. All right, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time, and hope to get you back on here sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself. Appreciate
it. All right. Good night.
Good night. Thank you all.
Russell Lynch and Appalachian Home. Yanki and a Brit on a country Saturday night. Enjoy.
In the city in the summertime, I can hardly stand the heat. The sunlight on the asphalt is burning my bare feet. And the people don't look easy on the way I dress and talk. They don't like my southern accent, and they don't like the way I walk. But there's some people back home missing me, who beg me not to go. So I'm writing them a letter just so I can let them know I'm going back to my Appalachian home. I'm going back to where I have always belonged. I'll meet you there, my old partner, my old friend. I swear I'll never leave the home place again. I came in search of wealth and opportunity untold. 6 months have come and passed, and now I'm sleeping in the cold. But there's a fire in the old stove at the home place tonight. I can see my loved ones' faces and hear their voices in my mind. The snow is falling harder on this lonely city street. My head aches from the fever and there's no feeling in my feet. I'm going back to my Appalachian home. I'm going back to where I have always belonged. I'll meet you there, my old partner, my old friend. I swear I'll never leave the home place again.
one more from Russell Lynch. Blue Moon on the Horizon. Yankee and a Brit, Country, Saturday night.
Blue moon on the horizon, while the red hot sun is going down. Park my truck along the highway now, and I'm not sure just where I'm bound. I've been around the world, seen all kinds of girls, but nothing felt quite like you. I've seen the sun shine bright, touched all the stars at night, but nothing could touch me like you do. And I like the way you used to. Sat for hours along the highway with my guitar in my hand, picking songs that I used to sing for you, and watching the shifting shadows on that desert sand. I've been around the world, seen all kinds of girls, but nothing felt quite like you. I've seen the sun shine bright, touched all the stars at night, but nothing could touch me like you do. And I like the way you used to. Watch the last rays of sun slowly sink away behind the mountains. I thought of how our love had slowly died, and though I still reach for you, even though I knew that we were through, I know I couldn't hold you if I tried. I've been around the world, seen all kinds of girls, but nothing felt quite like you. I've seen the sun shine bright, touched all the stars at night, but nothing could touch me like you do. And I like the way you used to.
Yankee and a Brit on a Country Saturday night. What's going on, everybody? Nice to have you guys here hanging out with us. All this cool tunage. Thank you, Russell Lynch, for coming and hanging out with us, man. A nice walk in the woods. Man, I sure the hell would love to join him for that. What a way to spend the afternoon. You all right over there, Brit?
Yes, sir.
You go quiet, and I wonder if something's not wrong with you.
I hate that too when people go quiet. When people go quiet, I'm like thinking, are they alive? Is there anything wrong?
In and out, in and out. That sounds like a Knickers kind of deal over there. Sorry, that happened to us last night, too. I have no idea what happened. Everything's running smooth as silk on Pat Benatar's panties over here, so I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's the internet or Spreaker or what it is, but, you know, last weekend everything was, like, primo, so really can't say.
Yeah, everything was
sorry.
amazing last week.
I know. Best we can do is just say, sorry, hang in there. It hasn't kicked us out. So, I don't know. It's certainly better than it was. But we went through the whole internet company thing and all that crap and just couldn't figure it out. Well, hello, Mr. Dan Conley, me lad.
Well, at least Nickers is enjoying the show. It's in and out, in and out, in and out. Just the way he likes it, he says.
What do you mean? That's the closest to any in and out he'll ever get.
Oh! Ouch.
Arr.
I think there's an ouch in there somewhere.
I'm a nasty old yank, I am.
So 8:39 on a Saturday night of the 7th of July 2018, and some of the coolest people in the world right here in our chat room. Some of the best music coming from some of the best artists ever. Hey, White Falcon in the chat room, look.
Hello there, White
there.
Falcon. Hello to Peebo,
Hey.
too, by the way.
Yes, Peebo Wilson is listening apparently tonight.
Sneaking around outside the
and he's
door
smashing
there.
up his guitar. There's a picture of him on Facebook about to smash his guitar, so I imagine it's because of us trashing the shit out of his nice, beautiful song.
Oh, damn. You want me to take you to Chicago?
Dad says it'd pay for some good In and Out.
They got an In-N-Out burger right here outside of Dallas. I'll take you down there. You can get a burger In-N-Out.
I want some In and Out later. Are you up for it? Wink, 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 wink.
No.
Wink, wink, wink.
No.
Are you going to use your fapping hand tonight? Huh? Fap, 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 fap.
No.
I know. This is the
After all that up and
this
down
is
the
the
ladder
kind of
today,
stuff we talk about when we're
all
shopping.
that up and down the ladder today, my hands hurt anyways, so no fapping, no nothing.
I suppose you want me to do it for you.
Oh, there's an idea.
Yeah, lazy.
Oh, I didn't know I'd think of
lazy,
that.
you bastard.
All right. Well, anyways, glad you still love me. Okay, so nice to see you guys, man. Again, thanks for hanging out with us. Just nice to have you guys coming by and hanging out. That's all there is to it. Let's see
Oh, Dan says Spreaker did not drop out the graphics, just the audio. Yeah, that's what happens now, Dan. If it does go out, it will just because we're doing it via the Spreaker console, not Sam Broadcaster. So we're not actually relying on Sam Broadcaster keeping us alive on here.
I know, which is odd. It's very strange the way we're doing it, but it seems to be working. So I guess, yeah, I know. Probably
Not
shouldn't
tonight.
say anything.
Not
right?
tonight. It's not.
But yeah, it's holding its own. So it's been working better doing it that way instead of us trying to.
But what's the Yankee and the
Wing
Brit
it.
show without issues? Come on.
I know, right?
This
Just
is what you all come and
wouldn't be
listen
the
for,
same.
isn't it? You don't come here for the music and the artists. Yeah. You come here for the dead air in between.
That's right. Well, speaking of music, let's move along over here. Here's the Mojave Beach Band.
You rolling with the Yankee and the Brit and the RTM radio network. You understand me?
The Mojave Beach Band and Southern Wind. Let's have a twofer. Next one coming up is Old 99. Right here on a country Saturday night.
Southern wind blowing in. I don't know if I can stay. You know I loved you here today. Let tomorrow come what may. Now the winds they keep a chest of mine. When it's full of gold, I'll take your hand. We'll leave this old borderline. There's a southern wind blowing in. I don't know if I can stay. You know I loved you here today. Let tomorrow come what may. There's a southern wind blowing in. I don't know if I can stay. No, I loved you here today. Let tomorrow come what may.
Two for two on the RTM Radio Network.
Always in my home 99 keeps rolling by. Farmers, all that I know 99 keeps rolling by. She stops, nowhere she ends 99 keeps rolling by. Take me away from this place 99 keeps rolling by. Long lonely wanders the valley. She's the queen of the heart, takes care of me. Even in the dark, she always sees me safe home again. Just married right 99 keeps rolling by. Long lonely lady wanders the valley. She's the queen of the heartland, takes care of me. Even in the dark, she always sees me safe
It's time to turn so you don't burn.
One stormy night, I was awoke from a deep and peaceful sleep. My old radio hadn't worked in years. Suddenly began to speak. The voice came through, clear as a bell. I wrote down every word, so don't tell me that I'm crazy. I know just what I heard. A mighty voice said, Ben, your songs are very special things. For each time someone plays your tunes, an angel gets their wings. Buffalo wings, that is. Deep fried. Well, music calms the savage beast, heals a troubled soul. But my music does much more than this. I want you all to know. When my songs are heard, right then occurs a most miraculous thing. See, every time my songs are played, an angel gets their wings. With blue cheese and celery. Now, I'll admit that I was baffled, even just a little scared. That radio been busted for now on 15 years. But there it was a saying, just as plain as could be said, that when they play a song of mine, an angel will be fed. So when you hear my music, know that somewhere up above, an angel's rolling up their sleeves and getting them some grub. Chicken wings. Spicy, man, spicy. Well, music calms a savage beast, heals a troubled soul. But my music does much more than this. Yes, I believe it's so. When my songs are heard, right then occurs a most miraculous thing. See, every time my songs are played, an angel gets their wings. With onion rings and a wet napkin. So call your local DJ and request my songs a bunch, 'cause every time they play them, an angel gets their lunch. And each time that you hear them, turn it up a little bit, 'cause the louder that the music plays, the hotter them wings get. And not only when they play my tunes does a plate of wings appear. Each time you buy my CD, an angel gets a beer. A tall boy, as cold as ice. Not the cheap stuff either. No, none of that malt liquor.
Maybe you're listening and not chatting.
Maybe you're plucking your eyebrows.
Maybe you're washing the dishes.
Maybe you're cleaning the toilet.
But either way, it all goes down much better when you're jamming to the Yankee and the Brit on the RTM Radio Network.
I built a big pile of peanut shells on the sawdust floor.
I'd smoke weed with Willie. That'd be the coolest friggin' experience ever.
I couldn't be bothered.
No, they'd be too busy sitting there.
I couldn't be asked.
They'd be too busy sitting there saying, "Could you read the telephone book?"
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, man! I'd smoke weed with Willie. Damn straight. That'd be slicker than snot on a doorknob. Hello. It's all right, man. Hey, nice to see you guys hanging out with us over here. Looks like y'all's having yourselves a wee bit of fun, don't you know?
There he is. There's Thomas. I was just checking he was still with us.
Oh, yeah. He was watching the game, wasn't he?
Yes, he is. He's watching the racing tonight.
Watching that bloody footy.
Carol is still here.
Knickers and Danny both gone?
Maybe.
I didn't even get to say goodbye. Cheerio. Jolly good.
It's the middle of the night for these guys over in the UK.
Right?
Can you believe I used to do this show with you at 1 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the morning?
I can believe that I'm tickled to death Danny's getting out of hospital. That's
yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Very
very,
nice.
very cool.
After all this time, man. Great.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. So what's going on over here, you chatteronies? In the tune. Thomas was out having a toke or a smoke or
there's
whichever one
Dan.
he's working
Look,
on
there's
over there.
Dan Conley.
Oh, I see Dan Conley, Dan Conley, Dan Conley.
Oh, let's not sing the Dan Conley song.
Yes, the
again.
Dan Conley
no,
song.
not the Dan Conley song.
Rod says legally smoke in Canada October 17 this year. Wow, really? Even Canada. I'm glad myself. You know what I really wish, what I really think would be cool is to make alcohol like weed is or was and make it illegal. You know, and make weed legal like alcohol is. Just go in the store and buy it. Recreational, just, you know. Because I know from experience, and I'm not afraid to say it, is that all the years that we smoked, we all had jobs, we all went to work, nobody ever got hurt, we were careful, we enjoyed it, we had fun. None of that stupid shit that these guys that, you know, after we left work, they would go to the bar and get drunk and become total idiots, assholes, drunken slobs, staggering, falling down idiots. I never have ever seen weed do that to anybody. Laugh, eat, joke, fall asleep, literally, in just about that order. I'm totally for it. And I don't even smoke it anymore. I would if it was legal. If I could just go buy one once in a while, I would. I wouldn't buy it regular or anything. But I'd go get a joint. It would last me about 6 months, 7 months, maybe even a year. Because I just not into it like that anymore.
I
but
think
once
that
in a
joint
while,
would outlive you.
I think once in a while, though, I would like to try it and see how it works on like my carpal tunnel in my arm and, you know, and my shoulder being all messed up and shit like that. I'd like to try it and see if it, you know, now what it does now that I'm older. I don't think I'd like the paranoia that comes with it. I always hated that, but it wasn't that bad when I was younger. Now I don't know. I'd probably be paranoid, you know, still, even if it was legal, then, oh, they're going to bust me, you know. Even if it was legal, I'd probably still be freaky like that. But I'd just love to see it legal. I think that would be better. I hate alcohol. I don't like drunks, you know. To drink a few drinks and have some fun and some laughs is one thing, but so many people go over the top, you know, drunken, slobbering fools, and I can't stand that. I just don't like people like that anymore. I didn't even like them when I was young. So, that's just my view. Anyways, I know what your view is.
What's my view?
You don't like anybody with drinks.
No, but you can understand where I come from with that.
Well,
you know,
right.
I've been around drunks all my life, so, you know, and not in a good way. So it's it's gave me that attitude.
That's why I say I can understand in your case, you know, that, you know, but I've never met or known anybody that toked and smoked that was an idiot. You know, and we all tried all the other drugs too, speed and coke and all that crap, and weed was always the one we fell back on because it was just didn't cause you any grief. It was the most mellowest thing ever. It was great, but that was, you know, that was the 70s. I don't know about now. I don't know if the weed's different, if it's stronger.
Carol
or
said,
worse.
"I can't smoke it constantly. I can't be stupid all the time."
I don't know. I remember things like Acapulco Gold. I mean, that shit was, the smell alone was just, I just loved the smell. Of course, you got high from the smell, too, that contact high. But it was good. I loved that shit. You know, some Thai stick, things like that. I don't know if that kind of stuff even exists anymore. It looks like, you know, and I know it's going to go the way of alcohol, that, you know, it's going to become abused, and, you know, eventually they'll make it all illegal again or something. I'm sure way down the road that'll happen. Rod says, I drink, I fall asleep. I know. I have 2 or 3 drinks, and I'm like, done. That's it. I don't drink hardly ever. I would like to have my bottle of peach schnapps again to sip on once in a while, but it's not in the budget.
I wish the QT toilets wouldn't keep tormenting you with that smell.
What, the peach schnapps?
Yeah.
I know. QT. All these great QT fuel stops that we go to, they put these, they don't use cakes in the urinal. They have this little mat, and it smells just like peppermint schnapps. Or, not peppermint,
peach
schnapps. And it was so overwhelming one day that when we left, I went and bought a bottle of peach schnapps because it was just like, the smell was awesome. I couldn't believe it.
Why didn't you just drink it off? Why didn't you just drink it out of the
urinal?
urinals? Yeah.
It probably would. I don't think it would have had quite the same taste, but
you could have licked your pee off it.
Oh, jeez,
you're
so disgusting.
Very cool.
Somebody
cool
said along the
indeed.
way that they weren't going to act like that anymore.
Hey, look, I had my fingers
Quarter in the jar.
I had my fingers crossed behind my back, people. You know, I said I was going to try and behave, but I did have my fingers crossed.
Stacy said some little boy plucked the plant leaves off of his dad's weed. Yeah, that'd piss me off too.
So do we have a song, or are we
Yeah,
going to just fall asleep in the chat room?
Thought we should yak a little bit. I've always got something to talk about. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. But there's always something to say, and I like to see what these guys have to say about things.
Yeah, you guys have been right chatterboxes in the chat room
Like
tonight.
Stacy said, she tried speed, was up for 3 days. I know, man. We used to do that shit.
See, I can't stand the thought of anything sort of altering the way I think, the way my mind works. I can't even stand the
You
thought
have
that
issues
anything
with that
might...
brain anyways.
I do.
Doesn't function properly. Maybe weed would help.
I have enough issues as it is without anything messing with it, believe me.
Thomas says, I did acid once, went to Van Halen concert, and never ever did that shit again. What's that? Toe up from the flow up. I don't know what kind you did, Thomas, but I know back in the day we tried it. We had that Mr. Natural and those little tiny tabs. Damn, buddy. I'll tell you what, I quit too because of that shit. That, you know that old wall paneling, that fake old wall paneling from the 60s and all that shit? This house that one of our waitresses was staying in, we went over there and partied at her house one night, and I sat there and watched the wall wave in and out, and one of the fake knot holes in there was turning into animal heads like bears and lions and tigers, oh my, and all that creepy shit. And I was so positive, I was definitely sure that a UFO was going to land. I went outside and I was looking for this thing. I was waiting for it to show up and land. It never did, of course. But I was just, man, screw that. That was the last time I ever tried that shit again. And I think the reason I got so damn buzzed is because I took that little tab and cut it into quarters, and I took one, and it was like an hour, and nothing happened. So I ended up taking all 4 quarters, ended up with the whole thing. Then I went fucking nuts. So it's like, no more of that. Not going to happen. Stacy went to a ZZ Top concert once. Was buzzing from beer pretty good. Someone tapped on my shoulder and asked if they could use my lighter. I handed it to them. They lit up a joint. We were in a nosebleed section, higher than a friggin' kite. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I've been to lots of concerts like that. People just pass them around, man. Heart concert, I remember that. Crazy. Me and my buddy Ralph. Boy, we used to have fun. We went. We didn't have any weed. We went to the concert, and sure enough, there was a bunch of girls behind us. They started passing it around, man. We were all French fried for a while, but the music sure was good, that's for sure. All right. Let's go back over here and hit some tunage, shall we?
This is your summer radio station. The Yankee and the Brit Show on RTM Radio.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She looks down her nose at money. She gets it on like the Easter bunny. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
He ain't got laid in the month of Sundays. I caught him once and he was sniffing my undies. He ain't too sharp, but he gets things done. He drinks his beer like it's oxygen. He's my baby and I'm his honey. I'm never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on the rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. She thinks all my jokes are corny. Convict movies make her horny. She likes ketchup on scrambled eggs. She swears like a sailor when she shaves her legs. She takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Never gonna let her go.
He's got more balls than a big brass monkey. He's a whacked-out weirdo and a love-bug junkie. Sly as a fox, crazy as a loon. Payday comes and he's howling at the moon. He's my baby, I don't mean maybe. Never gonna let him go.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spike our noses right off of our faces. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. There won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. In spite of ourselves. Just a feel-good kind of song. I love it. Marty Stewart, High on a Mountaintop. Yankee and the Brit, Country Saturday Night.
Yes,
what's going on,
sir.
Mike?
I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an update on the list of guests that we have coming up on the show. And as you guys probably know from the Facebook videos, I have plenty of practice.
Here we go, my little broadless wonder.
List. In fact, I have plenty of practice messing up a list.
That's crazy.
So tonight we had Russell Lynch. Tomorrow, be quiet! Tomorrow, Stephen Kelly. On the 14th of July, Jay Ricochet.
Steve, England. Sorry.
Shut up.
Just talk.
On the 15th of July, we're going to be having Joe from the Mojave Beach Band. Have I said that right? Mojave Beach
yeah,
Band.
Me for?
21st of July, Jerry Lee Willis. 28th of July, Kimberly Smoke. 4th of August, Mr. Randy from Barley Station. He comes in the chat room every now and again. You guys know him. Anne-Marie Paserno. You guys have seen her in the chat room before. 11th of August. 18th of August, Ashley Rachel. 25th of August, Billy Kelly. 26th of August, Mr. Peter James. On the 1st of September, Jim Siebers. 9th of September, Chris Keith. And on the 15th of September, we're going to be having Dale Keller. So awesome lineup for you guys. I wish I could read the list this well when I'm trying to do a video for you guys. I wish I could read full stop when I'm trying to do a video. But it doesn't happen like that. It happens like 20 times.
No, but when nobody's looking, you sure as hell can't shut that yap.
So there you go. We have an awesome lineup of guests for you guys.
I know.
So you're going to have to share the page, tell all your friends, invite every man and his dog to listen to the Yankee and the Brit show over the coming months.
Look at you go. Now, well, you're right. Why in the hell can't you read them like that when you're doing the videos?
I have no idea.
You just blew through that thing. No stumbling. No, wait, I got to do it. Take 56.
Take 56. Yes, that was when Randy was doing his thank you message to all you listeners, and he just could not do it without saying the F word.
I think everyone is still here, Carol. They're just winding down.
Yeah, it's getting that time of night, and I don't know whether it affects the listeners like it affects us over here, but when it comes to Saturday, I start getting really tired, and then when it comes to Sunday night, I'm like, what's the show?
I know, but I'm over here just jamming the hell out of this shit because I'm getting into these 90 tunes, man. I love some of this good stuff. Brother Jukebox, Sister Wine.
Let me just find that video. 1 second, Stacey. I bet I can find it.
Which video is that?
the video with the take 87.
What are you gonna plug it in?
Yeah, I've just plugged it.
Can I do a song while you look for that?
No, you cannot find a song while I'm plugging.
Well, I didn't say find one, play one. I got Clint Black sitting over here next to me, and he wants to jam.
Never mind Clint Black.
Hey, I love me Clint. Clint Black.
Clint Black.
Whatever way.
You might,
Clint Black, man. He's got
you
some
might
cool
just
tunings.
have to actually.
Some of these old tunes, man, they just kick ass.
Now let me
You
see
might
what
want
we
me
have
this
here.
and that and
That's what
Douchebag.
I know, I plugged in the wrong cable. No wonder nothing.
Her doucheness has struck again.
Okay, so let's put on,
Go on
the thank you message, because we do appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
You are so droll.
Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 1.
Hi, this is Random Man from the Yankee and the Brit Show. We just want to thank all you
Cut! Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 2.
Hi, everybody. Yankee from the Yankee and the Brit Show. We just wanted to thank all you...
Cut! Can we try and be a little bit nicer? These people drag their asses to our show every week.
Well, I'll do what I can.
Yankee and the Brits, thank you message, take 3.
You think this is easy for me?
Cut! Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 54. Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 54.
Hi, everybody. This is Random Man from the Yankee and the Brit Show. We just wanted to thank all you ignorant...
Cut! Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 59.
Hi, everybody. This is Random Man from the Yankee and the Brit Show, and I'm just about...
Cut! Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 65. Cut! Cutting you already. Yankee and the Brit, thank you message, take 69.
Hi, everyone. This is the Yankee from the Yankee and the Brit Show. We just wanted to thank all you...
Cut! Just, you got one more go at this.
How many times do I have to do this?
You got one more go.
All right. I'll try to get it right, but don't count on it.
Yankee and the Brit Show.
No cussing.
Thank you message, take 76. Yankee and the Brit Show. Thank you message, take 79.
Hi, everybody. This is the Yankee from the Yankee and the Brit. I'm here to tell you I just about had enough of this. I'm sick.
Cut!
What do you mean, cut?
Cut!
How many times are we going to do this?
One more message and you're going to get it right.
All right.
Thank these fine arseholes for turning up every Friday and Saturday night, for dragging their arseholes to their chairs, sitting on their arses all night.
Cut!
Yankee and the Brit Show, thank you message, take 85.
Hi, everybody. This is the Yankee from the Yankee and the Brit Show. We just wanted to thank you, Donna and I both, for stopping by the show every week, supporting us. For those of you who send us all these great artists and all the great music that we play, we just want to say thank you. Seriously. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. We hope to see you again on the show. Yankee and the Brit. We'll see you there.
It's more than music. More than music. It's a state of mind. Don't stop. Let's go. It's a way of life. Come on. And there's nobody that throws down country better than this.
On the RTM Radio Network.
By request, Merle Haggard. Mama Tried.
The first.
Testing, testing. Is this thing working? Are you guys hearing me all right? Are you receiving?
I got people who work hard and have some fun. Colorado River girls, you know you're the one. I see things down at the river, hit me on the side, make me kind of shiver. Cowboy hats and cowboy boots was all they had on. Little something might have been song. Music playing loud from the pontoon boat. Even had a stripper pole on my road, dancing for the bowls as the slow go by. Perfect dance and sunset ocean, working every note. No, they saw me looking. Who am I to say? Saw me smile at me, took my breath away. Boys are boys and girls are girls, I'm telling you today. Take me to the river on a hot sunny day. Thank God for you ladies, you know just what you do. Drives me crazy till we act like fools. Know that there's a God, cause I see what he can lay. Take me to the river on a hot sunny day.
My baby took a beer bottle, she broke it on my head. She said, I got a taste to turn your eyes away. Take me to the river on a hot sunny day.
And now, the listener spotlight on the Yankee and the Brit Show.
Thomas A. Rollins Sr. His cover of Merle Haggard. Footlights.
I'm Thomas Allen Rollins Sr.
I live kind of life most men only dream of. I make my living writing songs and singing them. I'm 41 years old and I ain't got no place to go when it's over. I'll hide my age and make the stage and try to kick the footlights out again. I throw my old guitar across the stage and the bass man takes the ball. And the crowd goes nearly wild to see my guitar nearly fall. After 20 years of picking, I'm still alive and kicking down the wall. Tonight I'll kick the footlights out and walk away without a curtain call. Tonight I'll kick the footlights out again. Try to hide the mood I'm really in. Put on an old Instamatic grin. Tonight I'll kick the footlights out again. Live the kind of life most men only dream of. I make my living writing songs and singing them. But I'm 40-some years old and I ain't got no place to go when it's over. So I'll hide my age and make the stage and try to kick footlights out again. Tonight I'll kick the footlights out again. Try to hide the mood I'm really in. Put on old Instamatic grin. Tonight I'll kick the footlights out again.
Thomas A. Rollins Sr. right there for you. Yankee and the Brit. Thank you, Thomas. Hey, yes. Whoa, stop that right there. Okay. All righty, beautiful. Now, let's see here. We're running short on time. What do we got left? About 10 minutes or so?
Running short on dick as well. Chop, chop.
It's only as long as it is. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not putting it in no damn stretcher. Now shut up.
Oh, I know. I'm getting overtired now. I'm going to be giggling in bed again.
All right. You giggle. Anyways, Stephen Calley's going to be joining us tomorrow night on an Independent Sunday. Tomorrow's Independence Day. Nothing but independent artists. That's all it is. So
I think they're going to be at every Sunday thing soon because they seem to be. We seem to be getting that much more music in that we can't keep up with it.
If we ever get enough listeners to warrant that, I will play. We will be here every Sunday if that happens. But it's going to take quite a number of people.
Guys and gals, if you want Yankee and the Brits every single Sunday.
Well, I have to
if you're really
have.
that demented that you want to listen to us that often.
Shut up!
What? If you really have nothing better to do on a Sunday night.
I have to have an occasional weekend with a whole day and night because of the weather. You know, when it's friggin' 100 degrees during the day, I need my morning and my afternoon. And, you know, we work all week and the weekend comes. Sunday is my day.
What are you going to do? Pull on your pud?
Now, if we could do a midday show, maybe that would be okay. When it's so hot outside on Sunday, we can't go outside, you know. But like this weekend and next weekend, it's supposed to be halfway decent. But tomorrow, we're committed, so I'm all right with it. But next Sunday, the next Sunday,
yes,
we'll probably be here. Because we love our fans and our listeners, and
we'll be here tomorrow night, guys and girls. Don't you worry.
We can't deny you guys. Anyway, Stephen Calley's going to be here tomorrow night. And here's one of his new tunes. This is a pretty cool tune, man. It's called American Farmers. Check it out. Stephen Calley, the Yankee and the Brit.
Your choice for country music, the RTM Radio Network.
He wakes up, kisses his wife, walks out the door. Cup of coffee, Copenhagen rain, he's good to go. He doesn't make a lot of money doing what he does. He does it 'cause it's what he loves and what he knows. Watching that corn growing roads, and all around this red, white, and blue, there's folks like me and you with a farmer stand, working on the land. Round and round they go. They don't make a lot of money doing what they do. They do it for me and you and our families. Proud to be American farmers. Oh yeah, American farmers. Two cattle stands, same wooden van since '82. Just laughs when you ask them about all the hard times they made it through. Tell you a story about the good old days. All you needed was God and faith and a little grain. It was okay to raise a cane. And all around this red, white, and blue, there's folks like me and you with a farmer stand, working on the land. Round and round they go. They don't make a lot of money doing what they do. They do it for me and you and our families. We're proud to be American farmers. Oh yeah, American farmers. What Grandpa started and his dad way back when. Told me the only thing for sure is dirt and work never ends. And all around this red, white, and blue, there's folks like me and you with a farmer stand, working on the land. Round and round they go. They don't make a lot of money doing what they do. They do it for me and you and our families. Proud to be farmers, American farmers, oh yeah, American farmers. Oh,
going to be joining us tomorrow night on the show. What a great tune, American Farmer. Love it. All right, now, I have to say this because I need to make this clear. Ronald, directed at you, you've asked me for this song a couple different times, and I don't see anything specifically called that. I see Roy Harper, The Ballad of a Songwriter, and I don't like getting your requests wrong. And you know I'll play any request you guys ask, unless it's, way out of country music, not rock or anything. But you got to get a little more specific with your requests, so I understand what you're looking for. Because I usually cut and paste what you say. If I don't have it in the attic or down in the basement or out in the garage, I go online and try to find it. And I'll download it or play it off of YouTube or whatever. And, doesn't make any difference. I want to make you guys happy. I want to play the request you want, but you have to be.
You don't.
You have to be specific enough. You have to be specific enough with your title so I can get them right. So I hope this is the right song. This is Roy Harper, The Ballad of a Songwriter. Yanki and the Brit, The Ballad of Roy Harper. I hope Ballad of a Songwriter. I hope that's the right tune you wanted to hear, Ronald. I really don't like getting them wrong. Anyways, moving right along, we are out of time, man. We got to hit the happy highway. Time to go. Another Saturday night out the window. Thank you, guys. Love you all. Dan, you got to hang around to hear the closing song because it's dedicated to you. So
dedicated,
make sure you,
especially to you.
Yes, got to make sure you listen to the closing. So you got to hang around a little bit. You can wait a couple more minutes. The rest of y'all, thank you very much. Thank you a gazillion friggin' times. It's just so nice to have you guys tuning in. Spread the word, man. Tell them where all the cool music's at. Come in and chat with us, the artists, when they're in here. Just all very cool stuff, man.
Yeah, tell everybody that you can find the best music right here on the Yankee and the Brit Show.
Right. And thank you, Rod and Lori, for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging around here.
And if you guys want to hear another good show, if you're at a loose end tomorrow, Harry B is live tomorrow. He always comes on at 2 p.m. Central Time, so that'll be 12 o'clock for you guys that are 2 hours before us.
Stephen Kelly's with us tonight, and we got to go, so... what happened to my...
What do you mean?
Shit! Where the hell did it go? Now, come on, damn it. Running out of time here, and shit ain't working right. All right, we got to go, man.
Bye!
Look,
Good
it
night.
did it again.
What? It's there.
What the hell is this shit? God damn it. Ah! Not now.
Hit the machine.
I'm going to hit it over the head. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Be good to your neighbors, be kind to animals, and remember, see tracks, think train. They can't stop in time, you can. Say goodnight, Donna.
Good night,